We have finally received some news for GTA Online and GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. Let's not waste any time and dive straight into the newswire post that Rockstar Games just sent out. Let's take a look at some of the actual interesting stuff, not the basic blah blah blah, you know what I mean? So these new versions of GTA 5 and GTA Online introduced high-end PC visuals to the console experience with new graphic modes featuring up to 4K resolution, a frame rate of 60 frames per second, improved texture quality, HDR options, and ray tracing, as well as utilizing the technical advancements of the latest console hardware for faster loading times, immersive 3D audio, support for platform-specific features, and more, which is awesome. I'm honestly really hyped to play GTA Online in 4K at 60 FPS with PC level graphics. I really hope they hold up to that because I'm very excited for this to finally happen. It's been so annoying playing on console recently, and with this coming out in just a couple of days, it's going to be amazing. The next thing they state, which I think is really awesome, is you could choose from one of 3 detailed new graphic settings to tailor your gameplay experience for what matters most to you. Fidelity mode is turned for the highest visual quality and targets 30 FPS in this mode. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X support native 4K resolution with ray tracing enabled, while the Xbox Series S supports upscaled 4K resolution. Performance mode is tuned for the most responsive gameplay experience and targets 60 FPS. In this mode, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X support upscaled 4K resolution, while the Xbox Series X supports a resolution of 1080p. In addition, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X have Performance RT mode, a hybrid of fidelity and performance modes supporting upscaled 4K resolution with ray tracing enabled and targeting 60 FPS, which is great for me since I own the PS5. Next, we got a beautiful picture of what the game looks like, and it honestly looks pretty great. It kind of looks like how it does on PC. Like, it looks very similar, but then again, it's just a picture. It's not a video clip, so we'll have to wait and see. But these new versions also offer across the board improvements, including faster loading times, increased population and traffic variety, increased vegetation density, improved lighting quality across shadows, water reflections, and other elements, plus improved anti-aliasing, motion blur, highly detailed new explosions, fire, and much more, which I really love, because when I got Redux on GTA 5 on PC, it came with all this kind of stuff, but obviously Redux isn't perfect, but Rockstar Games is pretty damn good at making some beautiful games, so I have really high hopes for what GTA Online is going to look like on console, because I think it's going to look absolutely stunning, plus with having more pedestrians around and better pedestrian variety, I guess, it's just going to make the game feel a lot more realistic, which I'm really going to love. There's also a new level of responsiveness with haptic feedback and dynamic resistance via the adaptive triggers on PS5. Finally, they're adding new sensations to weather effects, directional damage, rough road surfaces, explosions, and much more. This is great. So if you guys get hit by a car on the back left side of your vehicle, you're going to feel it on the bottom left of your controller, which I think is going to be great. I've been waiting for this in GTA Online for a little while. We honestly have it, but it's not that great, in my opinion. Platform-specific features also include immersive audio tuning, the Tempest 3D positional audio on PS5, and spatial sound on Xbox Series X, which is going to be pretty great. This next picture I'm really hyped about. They finally are going to be adding a Scion FRS, or a Toyota 86, or a Subaru BRZ. I don't know which one it is because they honestly all look the exact same, but I'm hyped they're finally adding one. But what they said is the massive and unraveled experience of GTA Online with an unprecedented 8+ years worth of gameplay additions delivered across 40 unique updates, which will also continue to evolve with the power of PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. This new generation of GTA Online includes a range of new vehicles and new addition to the Los Santos car meet, Howe's Special Works. Now this encompasses best-in-class vehicle upgrades, a new class of races using specially modified vehicles, and a weekly rotation of the Special Works time trials, along with a premium test ride, which you can get behind the wheel of these new modified vehicles for free, which is pretty great. And then they go on to talk about how it's going to be free for 3 months. We already know all that kind of crap. But then there's something that actually is kind of interesting, which I'm debating about doing, because this sounds kind of cool. They said new players might need more than just a pistol in their belt strapped to survive in Los Santos. So, we're introducing a new career builder feature designed expressly for new players or anyone who wants to reset their character and get a fresh start to get an introductory leg up in the criminal world of Southern San Andreas. With this system, you get $4 million to select the essentials that you need in terms of business properties, vehicles, and weapons, which I honestly think is kind of cool. The issue I see with this, though, is let's say you spent $500 on shark cards. What about that money? Will you end up getting that money back? When you reset your character, you get $4 million plus the money you spent on shark cards so you could buy different vehicles, or will that be gone as well? If it is, then I'm sure about every single person is not going to want to do this, but if you do get that money back from shark cards, then I think a lot of people are going to end up doing this, because then, you know, those Pegasus vehicles we can't sell, or those businesses we bought that we can't sell, we can get rid of them and buy things that are actually useful and we know will make us money, which I think would be pretty awesome. They went on to say, furthermore, GTA Online for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S has an assortment of new quality of life improvements, including a newly designed introduction and tutorial for new players, a new front-end main menu that allows you to jump directly into free mode, heists, races, adversary modes, and the latest featured weekly event content and more, which is going to be pretty awesome. I'm really hoping it's a beautiful main menu, because we're kind of getting tired of the exact same menu. It does look just like how it was on PS3, so I'm hoping it looks a bit different now, and who knows, maybe we're going to get a satellite map. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but honestly, that would be pretty awesome. You guys know it changed from PS3 to PS4, now PS4 to PS5. I'm hoping for something a little bit different. You guys have probably seen satellite maps of GTA 5 before, and if we get something like this, honestly, that would be pretty dope. And then they go on to say a lot of stuff about character transfers. I am not going to read all of this stuff to you guys just to save you time, but right now you can actually start uploading your save data from story mode to your PS5, and then you can actually get ready to play GTA 5 right when it comes out, so you don't have to go through the tutorial and all that kind of stuff. And then of course there's player progression being transferred from last generation to this next generation of consoles. It's just like PS3 to PS4. There's nothing crazy about it. It transfers everything, so you guys are good to go, including all of your player created jobs, which is great. One thing I did want to say is you can only transfer in that console family, so PS4 to PS5 and Xbox One to Xbox Series X and Xbox Series X. You can't transfer from PS4 to Xbox Series X, sadly, and vice versa, which it kind of sucks, but honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. And that is pretty much all we got. This is the information that we received for GTA Expanded and Enhanced, and it's going to be beginning with a pre-purchase and preload beginning on March 8th, and then the physical release is coming out in April, which is going to be pretty awesome. So I'm obviously going to buy this in 4 days when it actually comes out, and then a few days later we'll be able to play it, which is going to be awesome. But anyways, that is pretty much all the information we got about GTA Expanded and Enhanced today. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. Obviously there's going to be a lot of other stuff that they're going to introduce, probably show us some more vehicles in the coming days. I can't wait. I'm really excited for it, and it's honestly going to be pretty awesome. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.